Hi everybody and welcome to Side Seat Plus. This is my third or fourth attempt to make this video work. Is it fifth? Yeah, it's a lot. Working with new cameras and new stuff, and I managed to unplug my computer at almost the end of my last one, so that's super helpful. This I'm working to put an app on for my brand new C-Pap, which we are unboxing today. So this is the case. It's nice and gray, and it has zippers on both sides, and it's super light, and it's really pretty, and it's from ResMed, and it has flowers all over it because it's for girls. And in this handy dandy corner, it has this little tubey symbol, and that little tubey symbol shows you that this zipper pouch right here opens, and it's where the air tube is. See? It's super nice. Shows me where everything is. So I'm going to unbox the air tube, because evidently to hook up for my app I have to have all this out anyway. So that's my air tube. It'll be right there in the middle of everything. I'm going to close that back up. And open this. I'm going to pull out my C-Pap itself. And that's pretty. It's got the little flowers all over it too, because it's called an AirSense 10 auto set for her. So evidently if it's for her, it's got to have flowers and leaves all over it. And this is the water area, the humidifier container. And on the inside of this, you will see that this is made for people who don't understand, because it has little pictures of where everything goes, so that I don't get confused when I try to close it back up. And then this tells me where my face mask goes and my power cord. Ta-da! Okay. So, I'm going to take out my face mask, but not my power cord today, because that's what made it all mess up last time. So, I'm not plugging it in to show it to you, because you can't read it anyway. So, this little screen, oh, let me move my face mask. This little screen will have a computer on it once it's on, and I touch the home screen, and this is the power button. But this is almost not needed, because I have an automated system that will actually, when I put the air hose in its proper place, dun, 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 right here, and then I put this air hose in its proper place, like that. If I breathe in here, if I breathe in, it'll start the machine by itself. And then I take this off and I set it down, and the machine will register that I'm not breathing in it anymore, and it'll turn it off. Which is super awesome, because it'll also tell me whether or not I'm getting a good fit, and it's completely programmable. So this piece snaps right in here, and that's all set up, except for being plugged in, of course. And then in order to undo all this, oh, it's got a filter right here. And as long as I keep the filter clean and replace it once a month, my C-Pap will be nice and quiet. And they keep telling me that I shouldn't have any, like, noise or TV on in my room. And I say, sure, that's not going to happen. But anyway, so this has a little button release. It just pops right back out. And it opens with this little latch right here. And then it pops open. And you put distilled water in there. It's very important that it's distilled. I think that has to do with not having any buildup in the tubing and things, so it has to be distilled so it's completely pure, I think. Not that they really told me, just that I had to be sure it was distilled. The rest of it I made sense myself, because science. So, this is a little button. It's got one on each side. You push these buttons together, and this pops right out. You see it's got a little chip here, which I think is where it sends all the information to. Makes the computer work. And then that just clamps right back up. And then here, I've got these two little plastic fobs on both sides. I just pop those right back out. And the tube folds right up nice and neatly for me like that. And if this needs to come out, because I need to clean this part once a week, I literally snap it, and this is nice and rubbery and mixes and stuff. But really important, this thing just rotates all the way, so I can move around in my sleep without it choking me or killing me, and this moves all the way around on this side too. See, this goes all the way around. Well, it does, I swear. See, it turns all the way around like that. Yeah. Okay, so this is where the handy-dandy coating gets put in. These are all my books that tell me how the whole thing works, and extra filters and all of that. So we take the big C-Pap machine itself, we unvelcro everything, and we put it in first because it doesn't sit in its cradle properly if you don't put it in first. That's what I've learned in the 5 times I've had to redo this. So evidently, all of this was a learning experience. And the truth is, all of this was a learning experience. I need to learn how to put this together and take it apart as many times as possible so that I can make sure I know how to use my C-Pap, because I want it to be effective. So these are magnetic to stay to my face. This little clippy thingy just pops right on there. And evidently it's not supposed to pop off while I sleep, but as you can see, it's not the most secure thing, but we'll see. I'll try to give a report tomorrow on how effective my C-Pap is tonight. So it will be my very first time, except my sleep study, trying to use a C-Pap. And the sleep study this time went way better than my first one. My first one I had when I was like 25 and not sleeping. So, and the only problem I had with the sleep study is they wanted me to use the nose pillows, and I kept waking up feeling like I was suffocating because I am a mouth breather. And they were like, breathe through your nose. It's the most natural way to do it. And I'm like, except I don't breathe that way when I'm not conscious, but sure. And then, so I kept waking up going, why can't I breathe? Oh, right, I'm supposed to breathe through my nose. And then I fall right back to sleep, which is not normal for me. Because if I fall right back to sleep, or if were able to fall right back to sleep, that would be a thing, right? So that's my C-Pap, and I'm going to turn the camera slightly. There we go. Now you can just see my mouth. That's super helpful. There we go. Not too far. Please ignore the Pokemon. Behind me is Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't changed these yet, but I will, because this was William's recording area for a little bit, and now I need to change it all up, so it's mine, not his. So my numbers didn't change. My A1C is still the same, but I lost weight, so that's another 3-month delay on my. Yes, we do all of it. Thank you for dinner. That's exactly what I'm saying. Sorry, I was distracted by something that popped up on my computer. Evidently, someone's bringing me dinner yet again. Anyway, so that delays us till summer for my surgery, and it's kind of a bummer, but it gives me time to refocus on getting my workouts in and getting my diet under control again, and because I cheated for a while, and I want to get my house under control and maybe do other things. So hopefully that will be a thing. But I need to find the cord to my Fitbit. I need to call them and just have them send me a new cord. So that'll be a thing. Because I need to start monitoring my steps, even though I don't step very much. And I need to start using my food diary, because all of this has the C-Pap we just unlocked, has an app to the an app that'll go to my phone. So I can monitor like how much I'm sleeping at night and how many events, where I stop breathing a night I have in an hour. And that I think I can make that app coincide with my other apps that I'm using to track my weight and my fitness and my food. I just need to actually be weighing myself and be on top of my food and stop going, God, things didn't work out the way I wanted them to today. I'm going to have McDonald's, which is a thing for me. Or, you know, I haven't eaten on time and I really need food and I've got a buck in my hand. I'm going to McDonald's. I need to be better about making my snack bars, putting them in my room, in my car, and all of that stuff. Yeah. So that is today's update. I wanted to do that before I went to cleaning my room and setting up my C-Pap and getting ready for tomorrow's game. I do not know if I'm going to post tomorrow. I probably will not. I will try to get 2 things in on Saturday, one in the morning and then one just before my game Saturday. Maybe even part of game Saturday. That might be a thing. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. Maybe I'll get this set up for game and I'll stealthily hide the camera and we'll just broadcast people coming in and setting up for game and that whole debacle, and that'll be a thing. But that'll usually be on Side Seat Gamer, so you'll have to find that. I'll leave a link in the comments, the description. So yesterday's oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. In yesterday's description, I left a link to my pool. I don't know what else to say. I think that's everything. So, I think that's everything. Have a good day. Make your mark on the world. Make good decisions. Be safe. Above all, be safe. And do what makes you happy. Do one thing every day that makes you smile. That's important. Everybody have a good day.